ability to think for themselves. He finds that back-and-forth emails with other parents to make plans exhausting, and that scheduling play dates for children means they have lost their ability to connect.
I think that if you are scheduling things for them all the time, that they become dependent on the schedule. So they're constantly going to be coming to you. They're going to be asking you, what's next, what's next.
And experts say it's not so much the play date that may be ruining childhood. Ruining, really? It's children's obsession with gadgets and video games. Asking our Google Plus group, what do you think about the possibility that play dates could be ruining it for kids? And let's be honest, play dates are 50% for the parents as well. Get a chance to connect with other parents and chit-chat about it. Kempton, do you think there's a possibility that play dates for kids could be ruining things for them because they're not spontaneous, they are scheduled, etc.?
Well, no, I don't think so. I think it's the adults that are blowing this out of proportion. The adults really should talk to each other more. And in this case, the dad is a writer, right? So he writes an outrageous headline banning play dates. To me, it's just going way too far.
Justin, do you agree? Going too far? I mean, if we're scheduling everything for these kids all the time, could it be a negative thing for them?
Yeah, it can be. Fun by numbers never works. There are times where I've thought I'm going to go out and have a good time, and it's dire. It's dismal. It's when you're not expecting it that it's really good. So yeah, I can see what he's saying. At the same time, I can't see how just because he doesn't like the way it's done, it's going to have to change for everybody else that is happy with it. So I can't really see it working.
Yeah, and the thing is too, I mean, if these kids are indeed addicted to their smartphones or their iPads or whatnot, shouldn't we be trying to encourage them to get out and to play with the kids either way? I don't know. This is an interesting one. I can hear moms everywhere and dads everywhere going, we like our play dates. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our next topic. Tim McGraw is in some hot water after allegedly slapping a fan who appeared to grab him inappropriately at a concert. We are talking about inappropriately. Now that fan is seeking legal action. According to Billboard.com, the incident took place during the concert's encore with McGraw walking down a catwalk. Well, in the video posted online, McGraw is seen slapping hands with fans. Well, the female fan came in contact with McGraw's leg and higher, and he touched her in response. She tore his jeans and was later ejected from the show. Now, the video shows that he pretty much smacked her. According to TMZ, the fan feels, quote, humiliated after the incident and wants an apology from the country star. Well, Tim McGraw told Entertainment Tonight Canada that, quote, sometimes things can lose context and perspective. I reacted in an instinctive, defensive way from my perspective of what was going on, end quote. So, who should be apologizing? Starting off first with Kempton. Okay, she gets excited, she's there, he's right there, I mean, he's right there, and she grabs him very inappropriately. And he comes back and smacks her. Who should be apologizing?
Well, first of all, I haven't seen the video of how hot he smacks her, but the idea that she rips his legs and maybe higher and with force enough to torn off the jean, I think she is definitely in the wrong there. Like, he's trying to escape the way I see it.
Yeah, and talk about potential litigation here. For what? She's embarrassed. Maybe she shouldn't have grabbed him in that area in the first place. I don't know. Just a thought. Justin, your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with Tim McGraw on this one. He's up there doing his job. Fans get a little bit crazy when they go to concerts. I used to road crew. I used to see all sorts of big bands and the way that the fans behaved around them. And sometimes they just forget how to act responsibly. Grabbing somebody and ripping their jeans off, I'm not surprised you get a slap if you do that. You know, come on, people. Treat people like you'd like to be treated.
Kempton, though, there's this weird kind of this whole thing that goes along with the fact that a man smacked a woman. That's part of this here. Let's be honest. It's not just that she grabbed him inappropriately, but people have an aversion to that. Understandably, right? Nobody should be smacking anybody, but there is a different thought about a man smacking a woman and in front of everybody. Should he have held it back and just yelled at her and kicked her out instead of smacking her? Do you think that would have been the better move here?
Well, to me, he's a stage performer in this scenario, and the performance must go on, right? I mean, it doesn't break singing and whatnot to talk to her and convince her let go. Nah, I think in this case, he's a performer on stage and trying to get out of the situation as quick as he could.
Interesting. We'd love to hear what you have to say. You can go ahead and post your comments on our Facebook and our Google Plus page. All right, coming up next, Steve Schroeder joins us with a look at a cool meal these hot summer days. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Do a shot at the... Sorry, Tony, my love.
Yeah, sorry, Tony.
I forgot.
Oh, no worries.
I don't live here for comments, but
I forgot to bring that up at the beginning because I think that's part of it. It's that it's a man slapping a woman that I think is, you know, if it was a woman who slapped a man because he grabbed her in that area.
Well, yeah, exactly. If you swap that the other way around, if that was a man ripping a woman's skirt off while she was on screen,
it's automatic. Yeah, that's no question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he demanded an apology. You know, it'd be different.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think.
I think it's trying to save face again. She knows she was wrong. She got thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Laura. I am doing
actually making it worse,
show now live on the set. Can I give you a call back? Okay, thanks. Bye.
That's salsa? Right. Wait, is that ahi pokey?
Stop calling me at
That
work.
looks very good. Wow.
What is that?
That looks yummy.
Check 1, 2, 3.
Is that I think it's pokey.
And you hear me.
Ceviche.
Got food again. She's always got food.
A lot of nice looking food. All right, I've got to run. I've got stuff to do, so I finished.
Bye, Captain.
Yeah, take care, Captain.
Work on my stuff. All right, see you guys.
Hey, Melissa.
Bye.
It's like you've written that into your contract, Melissa, that you can't do a news segment unless there's food involved somewhere.
That's right. That's right. And I know, Brian, I could not wait because this chip is extra salty and it was looking at me funny and I wanted to show it to you. Well,
There.
that's what my grandmother used to say.
I'm the boss.
She used to, whenever she'd eat something, she'd be like, it was looking at me funny. I want to eat it.
Nice. Impossible.
Ooh, God, I had a handful of hairspray and I just licked it.
You want that? There we go. That's better. All right. Hairspray.
I did. I put hairspray on my hand and I licked it. And welcome back, everybody. It's going to be another hot day ahead of us. And if you just don't feel like leaning over and working over a hot stove today, well, Steve Schroeder with Reno Street Foods has got a great, cool meal idea for you. Hi, Steve.
Good morning.
Hi. So tell us a little bit about, we are talking about ceviche.
Yeah.
What is ceviche?
Ceviche is basically the word comes from South America, the process of curing fish, raw fish, with lime juice or a vinegar. It's an acid. It doesn't completely cook the fish that you'll see in this bowl, but it cures it to the point where it's very edible.
Yeah, very, very edible, and it tastes amazing with that as well. So
I can't believe it's lasted this long on the news desk.
Well, I've already broken into the chips, so let's be honest. All right, so let's talk about what makes a good ceviche.
Good ceviche is the choice of fish. You can use shellfish, scallop, shrimp. You can use, as they do here, this is from Woody's Grill. This is one of my favorites. They use an yellowfin ahi tuna. You can also use any type of a hard fish, cod, halibut, stuff like that. So
a lot of people do it with shrimp also, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
shrimp ceviche, exactly. So you want to put it with your tomatoes and your onions, a little cilantro, a little bit of chili pepper, and you want to use the lime in there, and it takes a couple hours. I mean, it's best to make it the day before that you eat it, but you can make it a couple hours before.
Yeah, let it sit for a little bit. Make it as soon as you get home. Do all your other stuff. Make the lunches, whatever. Then come back and revisit.
Great appetizer, great party dish, great dinner dish, great lunch dish. I mean, it's something you want to set out, have a cerveza with it, bring your friends over. It's a cool dish, not something that's hot. If it's hot outside, it's just one of those great meals.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about some locations here locally where you can find it.
Yeah, so Woody's Grill, they're over on South McCarran. And sometimes you think, oh, it's a sports bar. No way. The food there is off the chart.
Yeah.
I have yet to journey down the menu into the actual entrees because I keep getting the appetizers
You get
and
stuck
small
in the
plates.
appetizers.
Yeah. Another one is Si Amigo. They are located over on Virginia Street, and they do a great traditional Mexican-style ceviche. Another one is a Peruvian restaurant, and they do a great job. They are
El Tume,
located,
huh?
yeah, El Tume. So they're located also on Virginia Street, and they do the Peruvian. So ceviche really came out of South America, Peru, and that Peruvian restaurant does a great job of the traditional style of a ceviche.
So good. And so basically the key is lime, a little bit of salt, and then the herbs to go into it to really enhance
Yeah,
it.
lime is an acid, and that acid in there, we talk about sweet, savory, the salt, the acid.
Yeah.
The acid gets in there, and it begins to cure and it doesn't cook the fish, but it cures it to where it just makes it extremely yummy and edible.
Absolutely delicious with these chips. I'll be diving into it right into the commercial break. So let's get to it. Steve, if people would like to get a hold of you, how can they?
Contact us at steve@renostreetfood.com, or you can check us out on Facebook at Reno Street Food.
All right, if you got a suggestion for him, let him know. Thanks,
Yes,
Steve.
please.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, we go to Tim now with a quick look at our forecast. Hi, Tim.
Good morning to you. That looks delicious. I can't wait to try some of that. By the way, we do have a flash flood watch in place in green for central and eastern Nevada for today and tomorrow. We're going to talk about some storms coming up after the break.
Good work.
Is it salmon?
Yellowfin ahi tuna.
Oh, excuse me.
There's nobody in town that does this.
There's no shellfish in that.
No.
Melissa, I knew it was Woody's from the bowls. I don't know if she can hear me.
I can.
Oh. I called it in the chat. I'm just so impressed with myself right now. I said, is that cookie? Wait.
Like the Sherlock Holmes of food detection. That
Yes.
Okay, one more, and then I'm good to go.
It's good, huh?
Woo! Holy moly.
Man, put your hands in the air and step away from the bowl.
Sorry.
We'll move this right into the bread.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
Was the radio alive? Did she say everything's alive? Awesome. I haven't had a weather video in a while.
I'm so sorry if him. I do not have stuff in my teeth.
Let me see. You're good. Brian.
He's just jealous. Because he can't get his little cotton picking fingers in the ceviche. Oh my gosh, Steve, that is so good. Oh my gosh. Woo, my gosh.
Never had it.
I'll just go there and just order that.
Yeah. I would. That's exactly what I would do. That with some chips. Yes, honey. That's me. Woo. And welcome back, everybody. Meteorologist Tim Studebaker joins us with a look at our forecast. Get another hot day ahead of us, and then a little bit of a cool down.
That's right. Yeah, we have the chance for some showers and storms too, so we can't forget to mention that. The chance for actually some pretty strong storms, depending on where you are, especially central and eastern Nevada. But they're going to be isolated in nature, so kind of hit or miss. But you're right, we are pretty warm today, and then we do start to dip on those temperatures heading into tomorrow. But that's only going to be short-lived. We're going to go back up on that temperature department. First, we'll check out a beautiful Herlong sunset sent in by Bill and Anita. Thanks, Bill and Anita, for sending that in to us. It's on our Facebook page. Beautiful sunsets lately. Of course, we do have a couple of fires burning in the California area, so that is leading to some of these beautiful sunsets. We can't forget. Thanks again for sending that in to us. KRNV News 4 on Facebook if you'd like to go check that one out, and many more. And please send us yours. We'd love to have them on the air. So let's check out your headlines for your Monday. Partly cloudy skies out there for the day today. We've had a good amount of cloud cover with monsoon moisture actually making its way on up from southern Nevada. Isolated storms possible too with that moisture in the area, but isolated is the key word. They're not going to be everywhere. Every town won't see one. And summer heat. We are still dealing with some warm temperatures out there for the afternoon today, going for the upper 90s in Reno Sparks. 86 degrees already. We have calm winds. We have some clouds out there as well as 17% humidity. That's not very high at the surface, but there's moisture upstairs that these storms are going to get to work with later on today. 90 in Dayton already, 89 in Fernley, 94 in Smith Valley, and 81 in South Lake Tahoe. There's the moisture down across southern Nevada. We're already seeing some more showers and storms making their way across the southern and eastern parts of our viewing area. Those are the areas that have the best chances for showers and storms today. So you can see that here on Futurecast, southern areas and eastern areas within our viewing area. Then tonight, things kind of die down. By the way, we're not out of the woods in other parts of the viewing area. There could be a shower or storm elsewhere as well. Those are just where the best chances are. Tomorrow, some more scattered activity out there. So it's going to be a pretty busy one for the next few days here. 78 in Tahoe City for the high today, 77 in Incline Village. Partly cloudy skies, isolated to scattered showers and storms. Better chances for storms to the south. So places like Topaz and Smith Valley, a better chance than, say, Fernley at 99 for the high there. Northeastern Nevada topping out into the 90s. There's another really good chance out 3 in Hawthorne. Some of these storms will be pretty slow moving, so that's why the flash flood watch is in effect that I showed you before the break. 94 in Herlong for the high, 95 in Nixon. By the way, northern area is less of a chance for a shower or storm, and 97 for the high today. Here tomorrow, we're going to dip way down to the lower 90s, so I guess it's all relative, right? Because it'll still feel warm out there. 20% chance for showers does last all the way across the 7-day forecast, and temperatures after the dip tomorrow will start to head back up toward and above normal again by the time we get to the weekend. All right, let's take a look at my weather video today. A small tornado caught on camera proves it still packs quite a punch. This video was shot Sunday afternoon in Rock Springs, Tennessee. You can see the weak rope tornado moving beyond the tree line, and it might not look like much, but fact of the matter is, a tornado is still a tornado. It moves toward a clearing and then some slams into the structures, tearing them apart, and you can see the sparks from power lines as they were ripped down in the wind. At least 10 homes have been destroyed in eastern Tennessee, and there have been no reports of serious injuries or fatalities. Back to you, Melissa.
Yeah, she looks small, but she was mighty. All right, thank you so much. Coming up next, Facebook is used by police to catch a criminal in Maryland. Find out how that exactly happened. Your tech news coming up next. Welcome back, everybody. Now in your tech news. And at first, for the hospitality industry, Hilton is giving guests a choice of control over their hotel stay. Yeah, using an app that they've created, guests can check in electronically, choose their exact room, purchase upgrades, make special requests before they even arrive at the hotel. Company says features are going to be available by the end of the year. Next year, Hilton's going to begin rolling out technology that allows guests to use their smartphone as a room key. Interesting. All right, a wanted Maryland man has been arrested after taunting police on their Facebook page and leading them right to him. Amber Miller has the details.
We figure we'll profile a couple of our wanted people that we haven't been able to track down.
It's called Wanted Wednesday, a new online initiative by Anne Arundel County Police.
We figure we use our social media community to help us identify them, and then some of the people might actually see themselves and just turn themselves in.
What the department didn't expect was what happened this past Wednesday when Roger Ireland saw his face pop up on the screen. Instead of keeping silent, he commented on his own picture.
That probably wasn't a good idea for him to do that. I wouldn't have done anything like that.
His post taunting police, proclaiming they couldn't catch him. At least one person made the connection, posting, "Wait, what? Isn't that him right above my comment?"
We sent it over to some of our investigators in our intelligence department, said, hey, you guys track him down.
Police were able to locate Ireland right here at 10th Street and Patapsco Avenue after conducting a traffic stop on a vehicle that he was in. This just 24 hours after he said he couldn't be caught. That was not intelligent at all, and he probably will need the help. Sure, he'll think again before he does something like that.
In Anne Arundel County, Amber Miller.
I wouldn't call that the best practice if you're trying to elude the police, but we welcome it. So anybody else that's trying to elude us, we hope that you go ahead and comment on our Facebook page and let us know where you are and we'll come get you.
Fox 45 News.
Gotta love it. All right. Well, you could call it a smart shoe. The Leto company has created sneakers and insoles that actually give you directions. Yeah, users simply pair the insoles on their shoes with a smartphone, then put in the destination. Then as you walk around, your left or right shoe vibrates to tell you which way to turn. The device also tracks your mileages and how many calories you burn. Both the shoes and insoles are going to be available later this year for $100. Those shoes look funky, I have to say, though. I don't know about that, but the insole's pretty cool. All right, coming up, talk about being happy to see someone home. One dog takes it to new heights. Almost to go to the hospital. Stay with us. Your viral video is next. Ah, thank you. What was it that I missed, Justin? You wouldn't buy a pair of those shoes? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, the shoes. No, I've seen the way sat navs work. I'll put those on, it'd have me in a river before no time.
Because you blame it on the shoes. I didn't mean to walk into a woman's restroom. It told me to go
exactly. But yeah, it's 1,001 excuses wearing a pair of those, isn't it? Honestly, I thought I was going to the butcher's. I didn't mean to be here. Dear me.
They're pretty funky looking too. The insoles, that's interesting, but the shoe itself kind of looks like a wedge of cheese.
That's
just look
mad.
weird.
Crazy idea.
It did. Did you see it?
No.
It's orange and it's like this, and it just goes like this. Yes, honey.
You see, that leads me to think if everybody wears a pair of those, everybody would be walking into each other because they're just blindly doing what the shoes are telling them to do. That's fantastic.
40 seconds. I mean, honestly, can't you just look at it on your phone? They have it by directions by foot.
Or just know where you're going in the first place, like we used to.
That's a good point.
Remember the old days of maps, like paper maps?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
What's a paper map?
What's a
yeah, exactly.
I haven't seen a paper map used anywhere in I don't know how long.
I've still got one here somewhere.
And I've got one in my car still, just in case Armageddon happens and my phone doesn't
Yeah,
work.
it's always worth it.
Right?
Yeah, I've got a chisel and slate in the car in case my pencil breaks as well.
Oh no, Tim's gonna be laughing.
Oh, Justin. Oh, Lord.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
And welcome back, everybody. Have you ever been so excited to see someone you just faint from joy?
Every day when I see you.
Oh, good answer.
So
You're
excited.
Studebaker. Take a look at this. Apparently this dog is just too excited. Get some audio here for you guys. So happy. It had been 2 years since he had seen this family member. Finally had the opportunity to reunite with her. He's overcome by this whole entire thing. So excited that he literally, as he turns around, he passes out. Oh, look at him. Oh, there he goes. He's out. He's out. He's out. Luckily, the dog is fine, but he was just so excited. So cute. By the way, you can have this video for yourself. Just find it on our Facebook page. Have a great day. Views. I mean, 12 million. 12 million? 3 million. Something like that. More than a million.
I need to see that video.
It's super cute. The dog just goes, he like can't, and then he just stops, like looking around like, I'm not feeling very good. Then he starts yelping again. So cute.
I love that. That happens to me whenever I look at me.
It happens to you when what?
That's what, look at Justin's comment.
Oh, quit. Justin. Oh, Justin, what would I do without you in here for a little bit of comic relief on this Monday? Make sure your butt stays in here on Mondays, okay?
Yeah,
Seriously.
seriously.
Comment about me stuffing my face, A.
Just trying to brighten up your Monday, that's all.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. Well, I am headed off to go stuff my face some more with the ceviche. So I'm headed out of here.
Yeah.
And I'm actually going to go.
Put those shoes on so that you can find your way out.
Yes, I will. I'm going to find my way out as I grab a handful of the ceviche and keep running. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I got to go pick up little man. He's sick today. He's got a fever. So I'm going to go pick him up. Actually, Rich is probably waiting for him out in the parking lot as we speak. So headed out there. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
All right. I hope he feels better soon.
Thank you, hon. See ya.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.